Good morning.
Yeah, hi. Very good morning, Rishi.
How are you, sir?
Hi. Yes, dear. I'm good. All well. All well. All fine.
Yeah, everything is fine, everything is okay. So, once again, good morning, Bangalore, good morning, Mumbai, on Leher platform. I would like to start my show, Investing Made Easy with Rishi. So, with simplicity, I will start with one small quotation today. Simplicity has a way of improving performance by enabling us to do better, understand what we are doing. So today I have a special guest, Mr. Sunil Shah, with me from Turtle Star, ex head of research Inam Securities in past. So Mr. Sunil, hello. I welcome you on
Yeah,
this
Rishi. Hi.
second
Am I
episode.
audible?
I will. Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yeah.
So I will start. See, last episode we have started this series with the first episode, and I will do small recap. But solving the stock market puzzle we have started last Sunday. On that we have discussed about mid cap, small cap, large cap. We have discussed about businesses, about B2B, B2C, B2G, etc. We have discussed about market cap, categorization, and we have discussed about valuation pyramid, and we have discussed on the valuation of the market क्या लगता है markets. So basically now we have understood कि क्या लगता है markets at current levels, and now the very important point right now after क्या लगता है markets, to find out the multi-bagger stock ideas. So today my topic is secrets of stock picking. So, Mr. Sunil, I will give you small trouble. If you can just introduce yourself once again for my new viewers today, it will help us to start this show.
Sure. Yeah. So, Rishi and all my listeners, I have been in the market for like almost 27 years now. I have been right from 1992. So, many of you might know those days were of Harshad Mehta and all that. So, been in the market. I've had a great journey. I have in the past, been associated with EBN Amro. I have worked with Inam Securities Direct as a head of research for them. So that has been my good work area, strength area. Been very lucky to be with the best brains in our industry. Nimish Bhai, Vallabh Bhai, Manish Chokhani, and Jagdish Master, all of them. So work with them for a long period of time. I have been looking at markets from the angle of picking up small and mid cap ideas. So, if company is small and how they can become big companies of tomorrow. So, my essential work focus was on to find great ideas, great investment opportunities, and then the investment philosophy of having the patience and riding the market cycles. So, seen many cycles in the market, including the pandemic one, and it's been a great journey. Now, since 2018, I started my own PMS, Portfolio Management Services. I have the license in the name of Turtle Star Portfolio Managers. It's a partnership firm where me and my partner Bimal Choksi, we have it under the umbrella of AC Choksi, that is father of Bimal Choksi. So me and Bimal are partners in the PMS. We are doing the PMS bit for our clients, and that's how we are ensuring that there is a vacuum of advisory, quality advice and quality money managers. So we want to fill in that gap, and we are trying to do things aligning our interest with the clients and working towards generating wealth for them. So that is my 27-year history in just 2.7 minutes. I don't know how much could be captured there, but
No, sir,
I'm
it's really
intending
nice
to
to
share my
hear.
knowledge on this platform with Rishi to, give some ideas, give some thought. Yeah. So, yeah,
Thank you
Rishi.
for
So
your
that's a small
introduction.
background about myself.
Yeah,
Only one more point is sure, Rishi. Go on.
yeah. Please tell me, sir, what the last point you wanted to tell.
Yeah, that's just a simple qualification piece that I completed my CFA and ICWA way back in 97. So it's CFA in those days was not even known to people in the country what it means and all that. But yeah, I finished it
Right.
off at that point. Realized, it's a great thing to do. So that was just a small piece to add. Thanks.
Thanks for your introduction, sir. So now that today is the very most difficult part because it's not easy to find out any multi-bagger ideas in these markets because if you are not disciplined and if your thought process are not clear, lifelong you will just do the circus in the stock market. That's what I do understand. So basically what I am trying to do today here is to make my investors understand that how to look at markets, how to solve the stock market puzzle, and how to find out the good ideas in the stock markets. So it's once if you are clear how you can find out the good secret of stocks. So my first point I wanted to
I
start
missed
with,
your
sir.
voice.
If
Yeah,
you
sorry. Please go on, Rishi. I can
my
hear you.
first my first point was that how to find out the multi-bagger idea, or how what is the secret of picking of the that multi-bagger stock.
Wow. So you are going to extract the crux of my life of multi-bagger, and yeah, it's a very interesting point. But I'll share what is my experience and how I've learned over the years, and I'll
Hmm.
share with an example. So how actually multi-bagger ideas come. So let's take an example of passenger cars segment, automobile passenger car segment. So if we go long back in history and learn from it, somewhere in 80s, there were only two big companies in the country. It was Premier Padmini, Fiat, and it was
Right.
Ambassador, Hindustan Motors, right? Those two vehicles were having 90-95% of the market share.
Hmm.
Then in mid of 80s, an event happened. There was a joint venture which happened between Suzuki of Japan and Government of India.
Okay.
So Suzuki bought in the technology of great quality products, and Government of India gave the opportunity of market size.
Okay.
And the joint venture in reality actually ended up being the best multi-bagger in the passenger car segment. So Maruti, we all know, is a multi-bagger story. But when were the seeds of a multi-bagger sown? It was when the joint venture happened. And multi-bagger ideas evolve over a period of time. They don't happen overnight.
Right.
Multi-baggers take a long duration and they grow in that fashion. So
Right.
as Maruti grew, they gained market share from the bad player, which was Fiat and Ambassador. They were not doing any technology upgradation. They were just running the same model, and they lost out to Maruti. So that was the time when Maruti eventually ended up having more than 90% market share. And
Hmm.
then comes a stage when lot of foreign companies come in the market. So it is, now you have Toyota, you have Hyundai, you have Honda, and Maruti's market share has come down below 50% or close to 50%.
True.
So the multi-bagger happens when the joint venture is in place, and the outperformance stops when you have a lot of foreign players which come in the market. So that is on the passenger car segment. That is easy to understand. Now, if we apply the same principle in the two-wheeler industry
Hmm.
and see which was the biggest multi-bagger idea there,
Hmm.
the same analogy will apply. So even in the two-wheeler industry, you had companies like Majestic Auto, LML Vespa. They were nothing but the replica of Fiat and Ambassador in the two-wheeler industry.
Correct.
And what was the biggest multi-bagger in two-wheeler industry? It was Hero Honda. Now, like in Maruti, you had a joint venture between Suzuki and Government of India. In
Right.
the two-wheeler space, you had the joint venture between Honda and Hero. Hero
Right.
is nothing but the Munjal group. And bag, you have the multi-bagger, which is again reflected like what happened in the passenger car segment.
Right.
Then what happens is over a period of time, the foreign guy, that is Honda, parted
Hmm.
away from Hero Honda. And
Right.
Honda started their own company by the name of HMSI, which is 100% subsidiary of the Japanese parent. And then you have Hero Motors, which then becomes a market performer. So the juice lies when the joint venture happens, both partners join hands, they grow the business, and then when the partnership breaks, the Indian company becomes an independent company and then it becomes a market performer. So the multi-bagger ideas is coming in this theory. Even if I look at third segment, which is the commercial vehicle, the biggest multi-bagger idea there is not a Tata Motors or a Ashok Leyland. The biggest multi-bagger idea there is Eicher Motors. Now, Eicher is again a joint venture between Eicher Group of India and Volvo of Sweden. So Volvo is the joint venture partner, like you had Suzuki and you had Honda. So you had one big technology guy providing the necessary technology, and you have multi-bagger. So it applies across sectors. If you see many sectors, you will come across the same analogy. Like you have banking sector as well. So you have public sector banks, but now the private sector banks have gained market share. So if it is HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, all these banks are almost 30% to 45% owned by FIIs. So indirectly they have foreign ownership in it. And the market share has moved towards them from the public sector banks. And all those private sector banks have become multi-bagger over a period of time. So you pick up engineering sector, you will come across companies like, Thermax and Crompton in the past. And the big winners are ABB, Siemens, and all those kind of, multinational giants, Hitachi coming in now. So foreign companies, tie-ups when it happens, that is when the multi-bagger happens. So if this is the learning of past, we have to understand and think today, where will the next multi-bagger come? Meaning if we apply the same principle today, what is the opportunity where the next idea will emerge? So if I pick up a sector like insurance, now in insurance you have LIC, which is the largest leader on GIC is on the non-life business. So LIC and GIC are the market leaders in their respective businesses. Now again in that space, you have joint ventures which have happened. So you have HDFC Standard Life, you have ICICI Prudential, you have Bajaj Allianz. All these are joint ventures very much like Hero Honda or Maruti or Eicher in the past. So if you have not made that money in those ideas in the past, this opportunity of insurance joint ventures are exactly in the same spot like what those companies were in the past. So that is the point of getting into a business where you have a large player who is not so efficient, who is having a dominant position but is not resulting into profitability. The market share shifts to other players. So that is where the joint multi-bagger ideas will come in the joint venture space. So insurance is one. Defense is another where ideas are opening up. We need to think where the next multi-bagger will come in the defense space, because defense is again a monopoly from the government side. The third segment which is opening up is railways. Now government is also opening up railways for the private sector. So we need to keep our eyes and thoughts open as to where the joint venture is happening between a big multinational engineering company and an Indian company to see how they can capitalize on the opportunity of railways. And the fourth area which I think is going to be ports. So insurance, defense, railways, ports, they all will give you multi-bagger ideas. So you need to see where the joint venture is happening, how the joint venture is going to ride that, and learn from the Maruti, Hero Honda and Eicher and other companies like, even in ratings companies, you have CRISIL, you have S&P, so on and so forth. They've all delivered great returns. So I think this is the big secret which I have learned myself and experienced it, and I'm trying to apply it today to find those ideas where, a lot of money can be made for investors. So this is something which I wanted to share, Rishi, that this is the so-called secret of multi-bagger. It is simple. You just have to see how things have happened in the past and apply it in the current context and take it forward. And I think then multi-bagger ideas will automatically emerge. So that was my sense on, the ideas which are great and which can become big winners of tomorrow.
So nicely you have mentioned your points. It's too clear to understand, and you have given hints also. So in my mind right now, I'm thinking to buy HDFC Life. So, insurance, defense, so long-term multi-baggers, and recently HDFC Life has also entered into Nifty stock, and SBI Life has also entered. So yeah, definitely insurance sector looks good in the long run for the multi-bagger stock, but one should have that kind of patience to hold such kind of stocks.